Jungle.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Friends, welcome back to Football Gupshup, Football Manager 24 Everton series. Just before we begin this episode, guys, please do subscribe to the channel, drop a like as well, and please press that bell button icon so you can receive notifications for the latest episodes. So, guys, let's begin episode 11. As you can see on your screen, we have won a lot of games as well as we also drew with Newcastle United. Now, looking at our fixture list, you can see that we have won a game against the likes of Aston Villa as well as West Ham United. We did also win a narrow win from that quarterfinal from Luton Town. It was a very good game. We were trying our best, but Luton Town did give us a tough game over there. And in the last episode, we did win from Chelsea 6-0. We've been scoring so many goals. And let me go through their highlights so that you guys are aware. We'll be playing Arsenal in this episode. So before we do that, we're going to go through the highlights. And let's start with that Newcastle United game. Let me show you the stats over here. We tried our best, but Newcastle United under Nagelsmann, they were so good. They didn't give us any chance. We also had plenty of chances. If you can look on your screen on the left hand side, on the left top hand side, you can see that we had about 21 shots. We had 41% possession, but we couldn't manage to score a goal. It was quite frustrating, but Newcastle United did had a good game as well. In terms of Newcastle United, they had Wilson up front, they had Gordon, they had Longstaff, they had Trippier, they had Livramento, Burn, Pope, and Pope was man of the match. He made so many saves. He was simply superb for Newcastle United, and Everton, they weren't able to bring them down. Now, going forward, we're going to go into that Aston Villa game. We won that quite comprehensively. We scored 5 goals, hat-trick coming in from Calvert-Lewin. We're going to go through those highlights right now. And in terms of stats, we had 52% possession. It was a very good game. 48%, sorry guys, that was Aston Villa's. But in terms of taking the shots, we were quite dominant. And Aston Villa were really finding it difficult to cope with us. So we're going to go and watch the highlights of these goals and see how did the match go in terms of dominance. We are playing so good. Now, Mafia putting that cross in, and it was McNeil getting in the first goal for Everton, and then it was an error from Martinez. Calvert-Lewin taking advantage, and then on penalty he scored again. Then Danjuma was simply brilliant in this game, and Bakayoko getting at the end of the score sheet. Almada once again putting the cross in, and then that was a very good hat-trick from Calvert-Lewin. And in the end, we won against Aston Villa. Now we're going to go back and have a look at that Carabao quarterfinal. That was a very tough game. Luton Town was so good. You have to give them credit, but anyway, we did win that game. In the end, it was 58% possession for us. We had 20 shots, whereas Luton Town only had 10 shots. So we're going to go through the highlights of that game as well. And let's see if you guys can see how the goals were scored from Nonto as well as Baji. Now, Everton did score really at the end in the 85th minute, and then Luton Town got back into the game 87th minute, and I thought, you know what, it's going to be a tough game. But then Rooney Baji scoring in the 90th minute. Everything happened in the last 5 minutes. For the first 85 minutes, it was really a tough game. Luton Town really digged in deep, and it made us really looking desperate at the end, but eventually we did get a win. We're going to be playing now West Ham United in the semi-final, so that is going to be interesting as well. Now we're going to go and show you the highlights of our game with West Ham United. This was really something. Everton enjoying a 63% possession, whereas we had only just 13 shots, but we managed to get 5 goals out of those shots. 2 goals for Calvert-Lewin, an assist and a goal for Dybala, a goal for Danjuma as well as an assist for Garner. Now let me put on the highlights for that game as well so that you guys can know. what happened over there. It was a really good game in terms of attacking football, and Calvert-Lewin to Dybala, who scores and finds the net. Then it was complete Everton show in the second half. I mean, West Ham United were good, but they weren't that good. Calvert-Lewin once again getting on the score sheet. Garner was simply superb. Garner and Andre partnership in midfield is turning out to be really, really good. I mean, whenever Onana comes back, it's going to be really, really hard for me to find out what kind of midfield should we go for. Should we go for Archie Gray and Onana, or should we go for Garner and Andre? So far, Andre and Garner are giving me what you call as a solid midfield partnership in that center of the field. And for me, I think that combination has worked out such in a good manner that I wasn't missing Onana at all. So for me, I think this is really turning out to be a very, very interesting partnership. Let's go towards that tactical meeting, that game against Arsenal. And we have got some suggestion. Bakayoko is turning out to be a pretty good player as well. Now, I think that what we're going to do is we're going to bring in James Justin. We're going to bring in Bakayoko Danjuma. I'm okay with that. Mafia is a slight injury risk. So we will bring in Pickford. So let me put on the opposition instructions over there. And we're going to put in the tackle harder there as well. I'll sort the... Now Patterson is injured, so I was thinking to bring in the likes of... where has he gone? He's right over here. James Justin. I'm going to bring in James Justin instead of Patterson. Then I've got Doughty over there as well. Now, should I go for Doughty? I think he is giving a good game. I think we should go in for him. Now, Bernau as well as Branthwaite starting over there. I think I should bring in Tarkowski instead of Bernau. So Bernau is going to be on the substitute bench. Yakiti is playing good as well. Now, let me see if I want to continue with this Garner and Andre, because Onana is still not fit. So I'm going to bring him in the substitute over there. Now, instead of Barco, I am thinking to bring in Danjuma, so he can go on to the left and Barco can go on to the bench. We're going to bring in Bakayoko. I am thinking of continuing the likes of I think Calvert-Lewin and Dybala up front, but in terms of, I have got Almada in the bench. We have got Rooney Baji as well. We got Archie Gray. We got Onana as well. We got Barco. Now, I am thinking of bringing in, instead of, I need Beto as well, because for some reason I need to get him, but he's injured for some reason. We have got Nonto, who has been so in such a good form, and I need to make a decision. Who should I bring him in for? I think I should bring him in for Diakite, and I think we have got a good option in terms of want to bring in the striker. And I am pretty much happy. We're just going to bring in Pickford instead of David De Gea, and I think that will be a good selection. Pickford is also in a good form, so we're going to go ahead. This should be fine. Let's go. So helps to be as prolific as your team have been recently with two players. Right, we're gonna kick it off, and that's a pretty strong Arsenal lineup. And let's see what will happen there. They have drawn plenty of games, 3 games that they have drawn, and that means it might be good for us that we might be able to get on top of them. Right now they are still having a game in hand, and maybe that game they're going to be playing against us, so we will be playing one more game. Right now we're going to skip this, and straight away we're going to go and jump into the game. Let me encourage my boys and see if we can get on top of them. Arsenal drawing 3 games in for those 5 games that they played. Garner with a shot over there. Once again, Garner has been playing quite splendid. Now Dybala puts in a ball, Garner with a shot, Branthwaite, and that was given a free kick. Hopefully he'll be able to get that goal. Bakayoko is simply superb in terms of form. Him and Andre are really doing good. Garner as well. Now let's see, can we find something over here? 11 minutes so far. 3 shots by Everton, 1 shot by Arsenal. In terms of possession, it's 50-50. Calvert-Lewin scores. He does. Dybala's free kick. He's in a hot form. Now, I think that there might be a case as soon as the January transfer window opens, there are going to be plenty of clubs interested in him. I've seen so many clubs, Manchester United, I've seen so many Saudi Arabian clubs interested in him. His value has gone up to 100 million because of his prolific scoring. James Justin now scores with Paul Dybala's assist over there. Sorry guys, and now I think it's going to be pretty hard for me to keep him at the club. Hopefully I can keep him for this season. We really need him. Otherwise, it'll be pretty hard for us because the only player which I was thinking of selling was Beto. But for some reason, it looks like Everton might be going away. And I need a homegrown player. I don't need a player who is like from another country. And if he leaves, because it affects my homegrown status as well in the squad. So I really want to keep him. Let's see if he'll be able to. I have offered him a contract, but for some reason the agent, because of the interest ramming up, he is saying that he's not interested. So let's see what will happen. Once again, a goal comes in from Gabriel. I need to give in a shout and fire up my team because they have conceded a goal. Gabriel scoring on the other end. Odegaard with an assist. Now Everton need to put in a fight and Juma is losing his energy. And let's see what's going to happen here. My players are kind of trying to win that ball back but unable to do so. Right now, Odegaard has got the ball. Once again, brilliant defending by Everton. Now Doughty giving it towards Dybala. Dybala running away. Danjuma with a shot deflected is going to be a corner kick. So let's see what's going to happen here. Danjuma with the corner kick over here. Garner, Andre. Now Arsenal are trying to defend in. We're just approaching the half-time mark. And lots of players of mine are losing the energy over there. 53% possession for us, 9 shots so far. We should be able to win this game. Let's see if we'll be able to do so. Let me encourage my boys. Price, give me Gabriel. Martinelli once again with the ball. Cross comes in. Havertz, Zinchenko, Rice. Come on, guys. Doughty with the ball. Pickford, bring it to Doughty. And I am looking at the substitution. We might need to make some change. Garner as well as Danjuma are on my side. Now Odegaard goes for it with his deflection. Corner kick. We need to defend in. Brilliant goalkeeping by Pickford. Waiting for the 68th minute mark. We have hit that and we're going to go and make some changes now. We're going to go to the tactics. And now I need to bring in somebody for Ghana. Sorry guys. How about Gray? Or Andre is losing energy as well. So how about I bring in Gray for Ghana, and for Andre I can bring in Onana. And in terms of forward, Dybala and Danjuma, I think I should need to bring in somebody for Danjuma. I was thinking to bring in Barco. So I will bring in Barco and right. We have made those changes and Zinchenko is being substituted for Kivioid. Now Dybala with the deflection. I might have to substitute Dybala as well. He's losing energy as well. Once again Barco. Tarkowski, Bakayoko. Now should I bring somebody for Bakayoko? Or for Calvert-Lewin? Let me see. I think I need to make some substitution because Dybala is losing energy over here. So we're going to change him. Dybala is going to come off and we will bring on Almada. Now in terms of who should I bring on? Should I bring on Nonto? Should I bring in Baji? Let me have a look at Calvert-Lewin. He seems to be okay. Bakayoko as well is okay. I think I should bring in Nonto. Or should I bring in Baji? I think I should bring in Nonto. And that'll be it. So I made 2 changes and let's see if we can get a result. Calvert-Lewin is going to play throughout the 90 minutes. Now Kai Havertz with a shot. Everton were really poor over there. Doughty is losing his energy as well. Don't want him to get injured at the end of the game. Odegaard, that was a save by Pickford. Need to encourage my boys. And the ball goes out in the last 3 minutes. We need to get a result. Imagine if we do get a win, that'll be a big result. Arsenal do have the ability to get back and get a draw in the end, but hopefully the minutes are running down. And finally, the last bit of it, brilliant save by Pickford, and I think that'll be it. Will the ref blows the whistle? He does. And what a win that was from Everton. What a win that is, guys. The boys have made us proud. They have won this game. And in terms of possession, you can see Arsenal had more of the ball, 55% for them, 10 shots for both of the teams. And we done our job. I mean, goals from Calvert-Lewin and Justin in the first half are enough. Gabriel also managed to get one back in the first half as well. Second half was all about nerves, and we managed to keep them. Assist from Dybala, and I think job is done. So what a win that is. We're gonna go and look at. Thought we lose, but we just went wrong. We're proud. That was a great win. We're delighted, and we're gonna go forward. We're gonna be answering some questions for the press conference, and let's see what kind of questions are gonna come our way. We are almost on 65 moments. It looks far from comfortable. Right, you've been on a good run lately, but that was something else. Long it will continue. It was intriguing and decent result, decent match. On to the next one now. So proud of Everton today. Unbelievable stuff, guys. We are right now on the top of the table with 40 points, 5-point gap with Arsenal, 6-point gap with United, 7-point gap from Manchester City, 9-point gap from Tottenham and Chelsea. Is a stuff of dreams, and we are 12 points ahead of Liverpool, who have lost Jurgen Klopp, and they are, I think, without a manager. Let me see if they have hired someone. They have hired Diego Simeone, guys. Diego Simeone is the new Liverpool manager, and they've hired him, and that is quite interesting. Diego Simeone left Atletico Madrid. Let me have a look and see when was this. Let me see milestones. Right. Departed as head coach of Atletico Madrid after agreeing terms with another club. So he took the job in mid-season. Where is Atletico Madrid in terms of the league? I mean, that is really astonishing because I didn't think that. Who's the manager right now? Who's the manager? Let me have a look. Who's the manager? They have no manager right now, and they are working without a manager. So that is surprising. Head coach is Fernando Torres, who's a caretaker head coach. So he is right now currently managing the side, and they are without a manager. Where are they in terms of where is the La Liga? Let me see major clubs. Spanish First Division. So they are currently in 6th position, and Diego Simeone left Atletico Madrid to join Liverpool. I mean, that is quite surprising. They have, I mean, Liverpool had Jurgen Klopp, who was very opposite to Diego Simeone. So don't know what's going on over there. They've hired Diego Simeone, but anyway, that is the case. And right now, Sebastian Jensen has pulled up a torn muscle during training. Okay. Right now, we have made 8 unbeaten run. That is some result. So we are doing good, guys. Once again, in terms of schedule, you can see that we'll be playing Fulham next in Premier Division. Then we'll be playing Nottingham Forest. Then the January transfer window will open. We'll play Burnley. We have these 3 games which are going to be coming, and we're going to make sure that we do win those games. And then we will be back for that Carabao semi-final with West Ham United. So what we'll do is we'll tend to finish these games until Bournemouth, and then we will be doing that game against West Ham United, the second leg, in that next episode. So once again, guys, please do subscribe to the channel, press the like button as well. Please press that bell button icon so you can get the notifications for the latest episodes. And once again, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.
Jungle.